I am Palo from Jakupa-Tony-Mansee, and today's conversation will be around the current state of infrastructure as a report as requested by the client. In the report, we were asked to cover 4 areas of infrastructure. That would be roads, adequacy of electricity or electricity supply, water supply, as well as telecommunications infrastructure. Within these 4 components, starting with roads infrastructure, we want to have an understanding of whether there's adequacy for road infrastructure within the country. Is every point that Mosotho wishes to reach accessible by road infrastructure? Any of the 4 types of road infrastructure, not primarily just the major roads, even as small as the eastern roads. And we also have come across a number of challenges within the roads component, and one being that some of the areas in Lesotho, or some of the districts in Lesotho, are not very well connected. For instance, the district of Mokgotlong and Thabatseka are not very well connected. It's quite uneasy moving from one district to another, which is quite a hindrance to successful economic growth, and business-wise, it is quite unlikely for businesses to be attracted to a place such as this one. And when talking of electricity supply, we want to understand the adequacy of electricity within and out of the scope of the electricity companies. And also we want to have recommendations on other forms of electricity, not just the traditional form of electricity, but also we wish to explore other forms of electricity such as solar, wind, as well as hydroelectricity. We want to have an understanding of whether each and every Mosotho in all the 4 areas of the country, whether they have access to electricity on a daily basis, as well as water supply. We want to appreciate whether every Mosotho has access to clean water on a daily basis, whether Mosotho is in the jurisdiction of the company or a project. We have a number of projects aiming at offering adequate water to Basotho, but there are areas within the country that are not covered within these jurisdictions. We want to have an understanding of whether every Mosotho has an access to a good water supply. Additionally, telecommunications infrastructure, we hope to have an understanding of whether each and every Mosotho is able to communicate very well from whichever part of the country they are from. A major challenge that we have noticed up until now is that not every Mosotho is able to communicate well. There are areas within the country that are not accessible telecommunications wise, and the understanding we want to bring to a Mosotho is that every area in the country needs an access to telecommunications. And so these are some of the parts that we'll be covering within the report, and Mosotho would contribute to this report by sharing the information they have, the knowledge and the experiences they have in whatever area they are, be you in Mokgotlong, Thabatseka, Mafeteng, wherever in the country you are. You can have a stake in this project by contributing your knowledge either on our YouTube channel, our Twitter, our Instagram, our X, our channel on WhatsApp. Any view you may have of the project and your understanding of the NSDF as a whole will be very much appreciated. Thank you very much.